Torrey Craig for the next game or two or however long already you're without Dario. How does that kind of cut into y'all's depth, and how ready do you think y'all are with the guys you have to compensate?
Yeah. So Torrey obviously is a big piece for us, and hopefully he recovers. He can be out as fast as he can. And but next man up. The thing about us, we have depth, and guy like Dooley, Abdul Nader, he'll be ready, and just down the line with Frank and everybody else, we're all ready, and just opportunity comes, I think everybody's ready for it.
Logan
Murdoch was a ringer. When you talk to Chris Paul's teammates, a lot of them say that he makes the game easier for them. If that's the case for you, how does he make the game easier for you as a young player?
Just simple as offensively, just getting wide open shots and finding me, him just creating and bringing so much attention to him, and just leaves open shots for me. So I think that's one. And other things, just defensively, just his voice. I think him just talking makes everything a little bit easier. When we're out there, you have a guy with his voice, and then once he starts talking, you hear him talking, and then everybody else starts talking, and then just makes our defense even more connected.
What's the biggest way you've grown since he's been your teammate?
I just think thinking the game. I think that's where I've grown from him. Just all the little things with 2-for-1s and being in a penalty, and also being on the other side of that when we're on defense, knowing that they're about to go for a 2-for-1, or they're in a penalty, and watch out, they might get a swipe through. Just show your hands early. So I think all them little things that go to the game to winning a game, that all adds up, just possession by possession. I think I learned a lot from him.
Next question, Sam
Amick, The Athletic. Mikal, good seeing you.
How you doing?
Good, man. I'm real curious about, Monty Williams has talked in the past about CP and the fact that when he came to town, he didn't just focus on getting his body right, his individual game, that he's been, connecting with all of you all the way through. I'm just wondering what moments come to mind for you off the court, different things that he might have said or done that basically convinced you, like, this is not just a future Hall of Famer who's going to worry about himself. He's trying to lift the whole group up.
I think that's just having meals and dinners and watching games, just regular season at his spot. He'll invite us over, like, more than welcome to. It's not like everybody has to come. It's just like, if you're not doing anything, you could pull up, chefs cooking this and that. And, in NBA, usually people have things to do, and you get there thinking, it might be a couple people up. Are you going? Like, yeah. Then you get there, it's about like 8 to 10 people. You're like, oh, everybody kind of showed up here, So it's just, him just want to be around us, man. That's why I take away from C, where everybody talk about how good he is as a basketball player. I'm like, I'm just happy to have him as a friend more than a teammate. Just knowing, just such a great person, man. He cares about you and wants the best for you, and just talks about everything outside of basketball.
Quick follow, like, how did that fit with whatever view you might have had of him coming in? Because we know that Clippers, Rockets, and through that chapter, there was an idea that, is he vibing with his guys, and kind of the mood wasn't necessarily seen as the same. Like, how did that fit with the way you saw him?
I think I knew he was a great teammate. Just watching, I could just tell he was. But now I really think watching the video, what I think it was like him, Baisley, and Shea. They did like a TikTok dance or something, and I was just, this is when he was with OKC, and I was just like laughing. I think during quarantine, you could tell like, oh, like, they're younger than me. Like, they're 22, 21. Like, they're way younger. They're a couple years younger than me. I'm like, look at CP. That's just funny. CP's 35 and they're with them two, the youngest guys on the team. I'm like, that's hilarious. I could just tell that he copes with the young guys a lot. And so they kind of gave me thinking about that when he got here, and it's just right off Jump Street.
Go to Zoom for some questions. Go ahead, Olivia.
Next up is Cody Cunningham with Suns.com, followed by Paul Gant.
Hey, Mikal. The broadcast last game showed a kind of intimate moment between Monty and DA, where Monty was just providing him words of encouragement to, help his confidence out there. Just what does it mean to have a coach that's not only a great basketball mind, but that genuinely seems to care about his players?
It's easy to play for a guy like that. It's amazing, man. You want to go out there and play for Mont. He cares about you more than anything. He doesn't. End of the day, basketball. Obviously we love and play every day, but end of the day, he cares about you as a human and everything else. It's bigger than basketball with him, and so it was great to see that. And Da was struggling a little bit, but he holds himself to a high standard as he should. He's capable of going for 20-20 every single game. So it was great to see that, how Coach, the same things I was even thinking that Coach was saying to him. You could tell Da was just like, dang, like he knows that. Like everything I'm thinking in my head, Coach is telling him. So it's just like, I know Da needed that. And then, he had big plays, big dunks, layups, O-boards, big blocks. It's unbelievable. Coaches are just the greatest dude, I think, one of the greatest dudes on this earth.
Our last two questions will be with Paul Gamp from Go For It Radio, and then Christos Saltas.
Mikal, how are you, sir?
How you doing? I'm good.
Doing well. So you won 2 national titles at Villanova. How much playing in those pressure-packed situations, how much has that helped you during this NBA playoff run and even in the finals?
I think people are saying that as well. I think it helps, but it's nothing compared to NBA finals. I think it's nothing compares to it. It's just different. So, but I think playing those games where every single game means like a lot, being in that position, definitely helps a lot. It's just that culture we had at Nova, more than just winning, just the culture kind of prepared me for the NBA and for this moment to where everything matters. How you carry yourself every single day. I think that's more, that helped me out more than just winning championships at Nova. It's just our culture we had, just how I just approach every single day. That's what really helped me. So I think Nova, just how Coach Wright and the whole staff and everybody there, how they, how our culture was, helped me.
Our last question will be with Christos Saltas from Greece.
Hey, Mikal, hope you're doing well. You are 2 wins away from the championship. What is your mindset at this point of this series, and how you prepare yourselves for the reaction of Milwaukee Bucks after those 2 games in Phoenix?
Mindset, just got to win the next game, treat it like it's game 1, just 0-0. This is the most important game, and, got to lock in, get ready for them. They're home, and they'll have their crowd with them. We just got to stay playing our way, staying poised. And what was the last part? Your question?
Oh.
Yeah, I think it's.
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah, what was your second part? I'm sorry.
Yes. How's your preparation about the reaction of the Milwaukee Bucks after the 2 losses in Phoenix?
We just got prepared. We know they're gonna come out like they did game 2, come out strong, and we just gotta prepare for it. We're gonna go over it today and be ready. But I think just playing our way and not thinking up too well and play like it's game 1 is gonna help us.
All right, thanks for the time, Mikal.
Thank you.
Oh, Steve, go ahead.
You mentioned the culture at Villanova more than the competition necessarily based in the NCAA tournament, help you prepare you for this. If you just go into detail, what was that culture like? How did it make you prepared to be an NBA player and prepare for this moment?
Just playing hard every day. That's our thing, just playing hard. And Coach Wright, same thing off the court. He's just, it's bigger than basketball, and it makes you think about life as well as not just basketball. So it reminds me so much of Monty, just knowing to take care of yourself and, your family, take care of other ones. So kind of get in the league and just kind of turn into a man. You go to school, as a young kid, as a boy, and Coach Wright helps you out, and you be there for, I did 4 years, and you come out a man and prepares you for the real world. And, I'm telling you, he just made the NBA life way easier when I first got into the league, going to Nova. I can't picture myself coming out of high school or doing a year somewhere else or 2 years and going to the league. I'll feel like just fresh and just young. I don't know what to do with myself, but Nova really got me, being a man coming into the league and things like that.
Thank you.
Thank you.